So, one of your YouTube viewers asked you, because they saw, I guess, that you had a shotgun with you while you were walking around in the middle of the woods. They asked you if your intent was to hunt down and kill Bigfoot, or if you were just going to kill him. So is that what the aim is here? Is to find Bigfoot and shoot it?
For me, no.
It's not for me.
It seems like that question is really taboo when it comes to the whole Bigfoot community. There are some that are pro killing it. Others are to protect it, preserve it, and all that kind of stuff. But I understand their argument. How can you protect and preserve something that doesn't exist right now?
Yeah.
The scientific community, they need a body. And I totally understand that. And I'm not against someone killing it, but for myself,
I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy.
Well, if you had a body, you could give it to a university, and it'd be, oh yeah, it's giant Nopithecus or whatever that thing's name is. They could tell you what it is. They could classify it, and then it could have, if you killed one, then it would be on the rules. Like there would be legislation, and then it would actually become literally illegal, and there would be rules. They could have habitat, and we could actually begin to protect them.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't want to be the person to pull the trigger either.
I mean, I could capture the best high quality HD video or photograph of this thing.
Yeah.
And that's not going to mean anything.
You could capture video of one of them killing you.
That's true.
And it would still be like...
That's fake.
Yeah, it's fake. No, he's actually dead. They tore him limb from limb. We buried him in 4 caskets.
But, it's some dude in a costume.
Yeah.
Superhuman strength.
It's fake.
Just
fake.
ripped you apart.
All the trolls on the internet, fake. Yeah. Nobody would ever believe it, and I would have died for nothing. Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, hypothetically. Yes, I carry a gun. A lot of researchers out there, so-called squatchers, whatever, are always against anyone carrying a gun because they say these creatures are intelligent. You'll never have an encounter if you're packing a gun. But there's so many stories of hunters, out doing their thing. They're carrying a gun and they have an encounter. And the whole reason I carry a gun is we have bears, grizzlies, cougars.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, they're all out here.
I got tracked by a cougar one time out there. I've had standoffs with moose, I carry a gun to protect myself, protect you, whoever's with me. It just makes sense.
Yeah. A lot of the viewing public, people that watch the big shows and stuff like that get funded by the Discovery Network and things like that. If they're not carrying some sort of piece, and they're in the middle of the Canadian wilderness or the middle of the Alaskan wilderness or pretty much any really deep wilderness period, and there isn't somebody off camera who has a piece of some sort, they're being fools. Because preserving nature and things like that, yes, guns are evil, fine, whatever, you're wrong, but nature doesn't care about any of that type of stuff. Either you're food or you're not. Are you a threat? Are you encroaching on something's territory? Did you accidentally, because you're an idiot, walk between a mongoose and her baby? These are problems that can't be solved by, kind words. You can't walk up and put a daisy in the end of a moose's rifle. They don't carry them. They just stomp you to death. And that's why I carry the things that I do when I'm out in the woods, you know, such as they are. I carry things that I need to be able to affect my own survival as best as I can. You know? I have, like, first aid kits. I always have a first aid kit. You know, quick clot bandages, means of making shelter and fire, more food than is strictly speaking necessary, and plenty of water. You know, the rest of the world doesn't care.
Well, just to make it clear, I'm not out to kill one.
No.
But I still don't think that they're like, if Bigfoots are real, they're not just skipping around the forest picking daisies.
No.
Now,
well, this is their world and their life and how they live, and they have to follow the same rules as everything else, you know, to get by.
And if they are animal type in nature, most animals will defend their home, their nest, whatever.
They're young.
And if we come across one that is hostile, and if you're threatened, I'm threatened, then
it's game on.
Exactly.
Well, look, that's just the way things work. You know?
I mean, God forbid that happens, but
that would be another one of those times where we were walking around and we forgot to turn the recorder on.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
Did you get that on tape? No! Shit! Yeah. To me, is like, I hate to bring my mom into this, but she likes to go on walks and stuff like that. And in the past, she would go hiking around on mountain trails out in very wild areas. And I offered to, because she didn't want to pack a gun. She's not a gun person. She hates guns. It's fun. She doesn't have to like guns. But I offered to buy her a can of bear mace. You know, just something, anything to bring along with her. And she's like, well, you know, nature will take care of it. And I'm not making fun of her, but my immediate thoughts after that was like, yes, it absolutely will. The same way it takes care of everything else. You know, nothing will be wasted. We don't have teeth, we don't have claws, we're slow, all of our senses are dull. We have to have what advantages we can to make up for that. And it does not mean that you're out to do harm. It just means that you don't want to end up droppings. I don't think there's anything. Anybody that was asking you about like walking around in the woods with a gun of any fashion, 12 gauge, it's very practical.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that's somebody that is not from here, and if they are, they just don't go deep enough into the woods. The means to defend yourself is just a matter of course. And you can go your whole lifetime without ever needing to fire it.
Yeah.
Outside of like the range or something like that, becoming, you know, proficient in its use. But like there was that guy a while ago, and he's done it before, I think. He's completely full of shit, but he said he had a dead Bigfoot in the freezer.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Maybe it wasn't even in the freezer, maybe I made that apart. But he said he had a dead one. And it's like, alright, fine, produce the body. And, you know, he never did. And like the first time he did it, he had like a gorilla costume stuffed with beef or something like that.
Pig guts, I think it was.
Pig guts. You know, and that's... People like that are harmful. They destroy the credibility of people who are actually being serious about it, and there is not that much credibility to go around. You know? It's hard enough to just be serious about it and take care with how you're documenting things like you do to make sure that you're being as precise as possible. 'Cause nobody here is like we don't have forensic training. We're not anthropologists.
Well, this is just a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
I'm doing it for fun.
You're doing it for fun, and you're doing the absolute best you can, and it's hard enough to get by on stuff like that without, idiots trying to make a quick buck. It's like people like that. He just doesn't want to have like a job. He doesn't want to stock shelves or sling burgers. I mean, he sucks. He sucks almost as much as those people on the Discovery Channel shows. Travel all the way out in the wilderness. They have infrared cameras.
Well,
night vision, and there's friggin' 20 of them. And then something happens, and they all go hide in the cabin.
Well, I can't bash the Finding Bigfoot crew on the Animal Planet show. Because I actually talk with Cliff every so often on Facebook. He's helped me identify tracks, and I've shared tracks with him. I think they're legit. The show's kind of stupid. Because very rarely do they ever capture anything.
Anything at all, that's very rarely do you ever capture anything at all. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you still have to go outside with your thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment and your ridiculous amount of manpower, so one of you can get drug off into the woods and somebody else can catch it on camera.
Well, look at us.
I promise, if I have the opportunity tonight, I will get eaten for science.
I mean, look at us. We're sitting around a fire. It's about, 40 degrees right now?
Yeah.
And it's going to get colder?
Yeah, it's going to get much colder.
And we're going to be out here for a couple days?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Because we like it.
That's right.
And we're not smart.
No.